Before this video starts, just want to say there are spoilers in the video, so if you guys are Game of Thrones fans and have not watched the season finale and or want to watch the show, stop watching now. So let's get into it. Before this video starts, put in the comment section below if you guys expected this ending, and also tell me how you guys feel about Game of Thrones Season 8. Wow, so my prediction came true. I had a couple predictions or a couple theories about how Game of Thrones would end. If you guys don't know, earlier on in the week, they actually spoiled Game of Thrones. They actually had like a script leak, and they actually said that it was confirmed to be true. And that was Bran ends up becoming king of Westeros, and JON ends up killing Daenerys Targaryen. I kind of had it going that way, where he was kind of the QUEENSLAYER. I thought that he would actually stab her in the back. Instead, he kind of just kisses her. I actually said something like that before, where he kisses her and he actually stabs her in the heart. So that's kind of crazy. I kind of expected that, though. After episode 5, obviously you guys watching it, you knew that something bad was going to happen. She kind of had this god complex, saying that her way was the right way, and if people didn't agree with it, they would essentially die, and she would have to rid the world of people that were awful. But she's not realizing that she's one of those people. So that's kind of crazy. JON kind of throws away his entire life. He could have been, essentially king and queen with Dany, or he could have been, the new hand, but he had to save Tyrion and everyone of her rule, so he ends up throwing his life away because he's always been that guy. He's always been that guy to jump on that grenade, to put his sword on the line. He's just super selfless, and that's something that everyone's fallen in love with JON about, and saying he should be king, but he ends up not becoming king. So that's kind of cool about, the North. They separate themselves from Westeros completely, or at least the 7 kingdoms. It becomes the 6 kingdoms, and then a separate party is the North. So that's kind of crazy. I actually can't believe that Sansa was like, what, we're tired of this. We want to be our own separate, essentially our own separate kingdom. So she ends up becoming queen of the North completely. So that's really cool. So you see that Arya, she ends up going on a boat. I don't remember where specifically she goes, but I remember she leaves. She ends up sailing. She says that wherever the map ends, that's where she's going. She's just going to explore the world, because that's what the many-faced god essentially does himself. So that's pretty cool. Essentially, everyone kind of ended on a good note. Tyrion ends up becoming king, hand of the king to Bran, and Bran is now obviously the king. They kind of say, what, there's going to be no people, people aren't going to be born into power anymore when it comes to being a king, queen, or prince. So it's going to be, selected. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and see you later.